Yo, yo, yo! Welcome to Mornings with Max and Tiggerlicious. What's up, y'all? Poor Tigger was dressed in a Broncos colors and bah, you shouldn't have. You shouldn't have. This little fool, I can't, I got nothing to say. That's how you got nothing to say, because you lost. You know I'm in love with my new hometown when I'm rooting against an orange colored team. And let me just verify and clarify. Oh my goodness. Um, a couple people were like, Seattle, Washington, and it's Portland. And I can't even repeat the things they said. God, my nerves so bad. Okay, okay. Portland doesn't have an NFL team, Folios. We know that. Everybody and their mama out here loves the Seattle Seahawks. I mean, they love them because it's our next. They're our neighbors. It's the Northwest. It's really that's like if San Diego didn't have a the Padres and we didn't have a baseball team supporting us, or representing San Diego, we'd be Dodgers fans because and I'm sure I just made a bunch of Padre fans cringe by saying that, but we would because the LA would be our closest town that representing us, Southern California. How is that just not the natural? I think those were Bronco fans making those comments because they were all sorts of hating, hate on haters, hate on. Not to mention that all of this is just fun for me. All of this is just fun for me. Up until 3 weeks ago, I could give a rat's hootie hoo about football. Could care less about it. I mean, I'll always be a Charger fan because that's my hometown. Loyalty runs deep in my blood. So you know what? San Diego Chargers, that's my home. That was my home for 40 years. You know what? This is my home now. Our team that we root for here is the Seahawks. Put those two things together for me, please. Thanks. Before you comment. Whatever. It's funny because sometimes you'll post things on Facebook and it's so in like it's so obvious, at least it's obvious to me and everybody that I know, that I know, in one spirit. And then like someone will make a comment that like I feel like it's meant to deflate. Like, oh. And you're like, why are you being a deflator? I don't There's so many times when I'll read a post and I think to myself like what? I don't care what they're saying, or I don't think it's as cool as they think it. Or whatever it is that they think they want to post. But I always look at the nature and the spirit in which they're doing it, and I think to myself, good for them for being fun, and good for them for. I hate this stupid computer. I still haven't figured out how to not get it to dim after 3.2 seconds. And it's back to me and talking about the spirit of things. I'm about to throw this stupid ghetto laptop out the window. Okay. So, anyways, so that I think, oh my gosh, like that in the spirit of what they're doing, they're having fun with it. Like, let people have fun, people. Gosh. Some people feel like they have to freaking give you their opinion about everything. Well, I don't think that's that fun. I would hate. I don't want it to snow. And you know what? Get your negative, contrary comments off my posts. I'm being dead serious. I'm being dead serious. Like like the parent that posts you know, 50 million shots of their kid doing nothing. Like, okay, one shot is them going like this, the next shot is them, the next shot is them, and the next shot, you know what I mean? It's like, good for them. When I have my kids, I'm going to take 50 point million shots of them doing nothing, and you're going to deal with every one of them, and I will tag you if you complain on every one of the page. You know, I can see like, okay, this person posts like a crap load of pictures of their kid, but then I think, good for them. You know what? Good for them. If that's what they want to do, you know, I'm not gonna freaking go out of my way to like leave a comment and say, okay, 500,000 picture of little Johnny. Like, why would I? Why would I come and infect your post? Why would I do that? Why do people feel the need to come in and then add, even if it was in a JK smiley kind of way, whatever. You all know that JK smiley. J is king. That doesn't soften the blow to your rudeness. Sorry, it doesn't. I'm glad you think it does, but it doesn't. I'm just being real, people. Like, stop. You know, whoa, hashtags, how many okay, I'm talking about this amazing thing right over here. Like, oh my gosh, like, you know, whatever, whatever. Like, let's just say some life event. Like, you know, I sneezed gold. Oh my gosh, I sneezed gold. That's like incredible. It's a miracle. You know, hashtag gold, hashtag, you know, miracles, hashtag, I can't believe it happened to me. Hashtag. Yeah, I'm talking about this amazing thing, and all I can, they're guaranteed to have one or two people being, okay, hashtag. Like, talk about missing the entire freaking point. No, the computer didn't freeze. Is my thought on, really? Like, really? There's so many things. Like, you know, sometimes I'll read someone going on and on about Obama this and Obama that. And I'm not an Obama fan by any, but I'm not political either. And sometimes I'll read, you know, I won't read them. You know, if they're political in nature. I'm just like, sometimes, you know, I'll be like, oh, okay, whatever. But agree or no agree, I think that's what that person's passionate about, you know? That's what that person wants to do and talk about, and that's where you know what? I'm not gonna be like, oh, okay, 500th post about Obamacare. You know what I mean? I don't know. I just feel like to me, it's my agenda isn't to spread my negativity, you know. Or I've posted a picture, you know what I mean, and it's on weight loss and whatever, and someone's like, "You look like," and then they say, like, really? You're just hating at that point. You're just like, if you can't look at something and look at what the original value of it was, like its original intent, like the mom and the dad that post 50 million pictures of their kid, the original sentiment to that is like, I'm so proud of my baby, I'm so proud of my child, I think my baby's cute, I think, you know what I mean, and all things are true, and even if they wasn't true to us, it doesn't matter because that's truth to them that their baby's cute and they want to post 1,000 pictures, and I'm not gonna get mad over it. You know, I might not like every one of them or look through, you know, 50 shots of Johnny going, you know what I mean, doing absolutely nothing. But I'm not gonna hate on it either. You know what I mean? And if even if that one day I'm like, really, right now with your pictures of your kid, I'm not gonna go out of my way to go ruin that moment for you by making sure I let you know about it. Like, what's wrong with people? Am I making any sense? And if that's you who does that, stop. Just stop it. I just hate that. As I'm ranting and raving, I just wish people would stop spreading their negative opinions. People don't need to know everything you're thinking. Creative mornings with what Shababa Jones or whatever your name is, if you wanna, and then get followers and get the people that want to hear you ranting and raving to follow you. Other than that, don't spread it to the general public, you know, and ruin somebody's good time. It's like, the sports thing. People like posting all the time. Like people be post. So funny because I became that person yesterday. They just assume you're watching the game, and all their posts is like, "What? That's not fair." And like, unless you're a sports fan, you don't know what the freaking heck they're talking about. You don't even know what they're talking about. You're like, what kind of posts are these? These, but I'm not gonna. Then I realize, oh, they're watching a game. Okay, they assume everybody's watching the game. They assume everybody cares. Hmm. All right, whatever. Good on them. They're having a good time watching a game. Good on them. Why can't that be your attitude? Why can't we just resolve it to that? Anyways, that was my message was brought to you by the letter B for bitter. I love you guys. Happy Monday. Way to spread the cheer. All right, we'll talk later. Oh, boo. Boo.